to take charge at the Air Canada Center here in downtown Toronto. Kevin Harlan here along with analysts Greg Anthony and Steve Smith. And we'll be hearing from DA along the sideline all game long.
Ready, gentlemen? Ready?
So the Rockets win the tip. All right, let's set the floor. Courtesy of Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. So on the floor for Houston, we've got Labissiere, Harden out there with Ulis, and there's Anderson, and Antonio Wako in at the 4 slot, and Anderson gets it to go. Now here's Prez, and he really did play well against Chicago in that last game. A large part of All-Star Weekend is having the best of the best all gathered in one city. Prez will be among those in attendance once the festivities get underway.
And what a great feeling it has to be for Prez and everyone else to just get to relax and enjoy the game of basketball. All-Star Weekend is completely for the fans, and all these great players are still fans of the game.
At 6'11" and about 225 pounds, Labissiere is a long guy, someone who uses that size to his advantage.
Lowry kicks to Prez. Shoots from 12. Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Prez.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
The Raptors shooting their first foul shots of the night here.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Both free throws good from Prez.
He is usually very consistent at the line. You expect him to make everything from there now.
And just about a minute into the first quarter. Anderson passes to Harden. That one's not going to go. Now Toronto takes it the other way. This game coming on the heels of their win against Chicago.
And boy, did they impress everyone with that comeback they had in the fourth. Just stunned that crowd.
Here's Ulis. He provides a good amount of offense for the team, averaging around 11.5 points a game. Harden outside. Clock at 4. Here's Labissiere, and the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's good. He'll go to the line. Pirtle, he's checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. Houston shooting their third free throw attempt of the game. The Raptors have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Pass to Prez. Unable to get that one. Toronto on defense. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Well, I was able to speak with Kevin McHale for just a minute. He's looking to even the season series with a win tonight. He told me he knows his team can play better than they did the last time, and he thinks with the strong defense and shot blocking, they can make things difficult at that end of the floor. See if they can impose their will tonight. Kevin, back to you.
Okay, Dave, thanks. And the defensive approach, guys, how do you think that'll play out here?
You know, sounds like they'd like to keep this a low-scoring affair. This could be one of those grind-it-out kind of games.
They like to control the pace, and defensively they can do that. They take away a lot of options. They just muck it up.
Harden the pass to Onuaku. Offline with his 3. The Raptors have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Outside DeRozan. Goes up to the stripe. Prez, no good. Rockets trail. Harden kicks to Ulis. The kick out to Anderson. Here's Harden. And the Rockets getting another bucket right there.
Once he realized who was on him, he confidently went straight up and sunk that easy look.
Prez dishes to Jones. Now here's Prez. He's tightly guarded.
Look, he's doing everything he can to get out of this funk. Just been a rough quarter shooting the basketball.
For 3. Buries it from 3-point range. That's 7 points for Skal Labissiere.
And Labissiere can do it all. Post up, rebound the ball, block shots, and show off that jumper every once in a while.
Here's Kim. Gets the 14-footer to fall. Prez has got 9.
I tell you, he has some impressive moves in his repertoire. That's as good as it gets, but just one of many.
Harden outside. There's the three. And it's Lowry with the rebound. Toronto trailing. Prez with the ball. He's got 9. Hurdle. Great look there, but off target.
Wow, how do you miss from that close? That wide open. Painful.
Labissiere, no good. Last outing for Houston, it was a loss to Atlanta.
Yeah, in a game where offensively they were about as inconsistent as you're ever going to see them.
Definitely an outlier game for them. They are usually much more in control of themselves compared to that match. That's a great example of the importance of chemistry. He knew where his teammate wanted the ball, and he put it right there.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now they need a basket.
And you can see in Prez's eyes, there is no way he's missing that three.
And when he wants to hit from deep, it's almost as if he wills it in if you let it.
And here is Ulis. Here's Harden on the wing. Fires the three. Rebounded by Kim. The Raptors have gone just a shade under 50% from the field. 5 of 11. A three-pointer is right on target.
That kind of shot is something that DeRozan has worked hard on to make consistent.
Ulis passes to Harden. Now Anderson. He averages a bit over 6 points a game. There's a screen. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. No one near Prez as he lets it go. A three-pointer off the mark.
A three-point marksman. He couldn't have asked for a better look. Sometimes it just doesn't go down.
Another miss by Houston.
Not good shot selection. Long range and a defender all up in your jersey.
If you're the defender, you're like, yes, take that shot. I'll play the percentages.
Rockets have gone 6 of 13 from the field, just under the 50% mark. Down low. Here's Labissiere. Down it goes. His third basket. He's now 3 for 4.
Can't let Labissiere get that close to the bucket. Just using that massive 6'11" frame to get a quality attempt.
Yeah, and look at Prez there, just punishing the rim.
Oh, and you love the ferocity.
Get over here, guys. Hustle up. Let's talk. Listen, guys, we've got one guy doing all the damage out there.
This guy is on fire. They need to do something to try to cool him off. I'm sure whatever adjustments they're planning are also being taken into consideration by the other side.
Now, here's Ulis, now recovering. An easy layup after coming off the pick. Ulis has got 5.
If you give him an inch of space, he's going to make you pay.
Gets the three-pointer to fall. Prez has got a couple of threes now in the first for the Raptors.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
Here's Harden on the wing. From downtown, the shot is good. It's his second bucket in 5 tries.
Back at you. I mean, they immediately get those 3 points back.
Hey, let's see if this turns into a long-range shootout.
Here's Kim. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. And a chance to compare steals versus fouls over the last 5 games and the season as a whole for Lowry.
And what that trend over the last 5 games tells me is that he's gotten a little bit out of control at the defensive end. You like to see guys going for steals and trying to make an impact with their D, but when it leads to the foul numbers blowing up, that impact becomes a negative.
You can just see how brilliant a mind Prez has. His feel for the game is phenomenal. His passion for it fuels him.
Catching up on the changes for Toronto. Hammonds, he's checked in for Pert. Patterson comes in for Jones. And it's Joseph in for Kyle Lowry. That's a 2 from Gordon. And the shot falls short this time. Toronto's gone 4 of 6 from long range here early on. And it's Patterson finishing it off.
And he gives that rim a good tug on the way down.
Well, that's how you drive your point home right there. Ariza kicks to Johnson. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it. He'll shoot one more at the free throw line. And he's got his first chance at the line here. That One misses for Johnson. Raptors with the lead. Here's Kim. It's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
And how about the skill from Perez down on the block, working hard inside and getting the contact in the process.
The Raptors have been on target from the free throw line. They're 5 of 5 in that department. Damari Carroll's checked in for Toronto. Rockets trailed by 4. And Lamb gets to Ariza. Now here's Lamb, defended by Kim. No good from Lamb. Raptors shooting at a nice 53% rate to start the game. They're sticking to the campaign. Patterson inside. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
Just really fantastic manipulation of the D by Perez. So skilled at drawing these type of fouls.
And trailing here in the early going, too many careless fouls, and they're giving up a lot of trips to the line.
Ariza outside. To the paint. Whoops, they pick off the pass. Now here's Perez. Ariza covering. Here's Johnson. Passes it to Labissiere. And a wide open look for Lamb. With nobody on him, he buries the jumper. Lamb's got his first points of the night.
It's like everybody is in a rhythm right now. Incredible stuff here early on.
The fans have to love this. Not so much for coaching staffs who are dying to see a little bit of defense to start.
Perez with the bucket.
There's something to be said about putting a team on your back, trying to will it to victory. His scoring has been phenomenal this quarter.
Carroll against Gordon. Got a piece of it. Stolen by Joseph. And oh, here we go. Joseph's got it. The fast break chance. That one falls. Perez has got 27.
And Perez is the last guy you want to let get hot if you are the defense. When he's scoring like this, the D is in trouble.
Gordon dishes to Ariza. Labissiere with the screen for Lamb. The steal. Fast break. Here come the Raptors. And finish off by Perez.
And it really starting to look like they're going to have those days where nothing goes wrong.
This is a team on a mission. I can't believe this already is a double-digit lead, and we're not even out of the first quarter.
Let's get some information from the 2K leaderboard. In about the last 10 games in the NBA, during that span, these teams have the most second-chance points in the league. The Raptors in second.
I mean, you love their aggressiveness, not settling for one shot offensively, but really running down those loose boards and converting for extra points.
Johnson kicks to Gordon. Dishes to Lamb. Johnson outside. Houston moving the ball around. 5 on the clock. Back to Ariza. On deep. Johnson's shot is off. Raptors leading by 10. Perez with the ball. He's picked up by Lamb. Here's Kim. It's rebounded by Labissiere. Labissiere's got his 4th rebound in this one. And out of bounds as the Raptors gain possession.
And taking a look now at the stats for Johnson. How's the last month of basketball been for him? Averaging about 7 points, 3 assists, and 2 rebounds. And guys, no question, he's a guy with some talent. But honestly, even he'd like to see those numbers improve.
Here's Kim. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
And how about the numbers here for Perez? First in scoring, first in rebounding, and with his incredible court vision, he's first in the league in assists per game.
The Rockets making a switch here. All free throws good from Perez.
Yeah, drawing fouls and making them pay at the line.
Back to Gordon. He kicks it to Lamb. They need this. Rejected by Kim.
And you gotta respect the D. Perez just spiking the shot back thanks to that amazing reach.
Gordon for 3. Good on the triple. Gordon's got it back down to within single digits for the Rockets. Toronto's gone 4-6 from long range here early on. To the inside. And finish off by Perez.
It's taken them no time to build this lead up. Great first quarter offensively.
And who needs to warm up? They didn't.
Gordon a screen. Poke loose. Now here's Lamb. He's guarded closely. Gordon with no one around. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
Kim, the pass to Patterson. Out left to the wing. A three. And again, Toronto with the triple.
Not a lot of forwards in the league are as comfortable from range as Patterson is.
Rockets trail by 12. Now here's Johnson. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. And Lamb gets to Ariza. Now here's Prez. Covered by Lamb. Now the pass to Hammonds. Joseph dishes to Patterson. 4 on 3 as they bring it up. Here's Lamb. Great D that time from Kim.
Oh, tight defense being played right there. Got right up on him and forced the miss.
If you're the defense, that's what you want to do. Make it uncomfortable for the offensive player.
So as we end the first. And welcome back. It's been all one-sided so far through the first quarter as our second quarter gets underway. And guys, the Raptors enjoying a nice lead here.
Well, they've dictated tempo with their defense and been able to force some turnovers.
They've been super aggressive on that end, and they've been rewarded for it so far. Let's see if they'll be able to maintain this for the rest of the game.
So on the floor for Houston, Anderson is out there with Gordon. Then it's Harden, then it's Ulis, and it's Onuaku in at the 5, roaming the paint. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Prez in their last game against the Bulls was terrific. He had 61 points, and that was just the start of it. He wound up with a triple-double in what was quite a display for him. The stat line was filled, and the whole league was talking about it. We'll see what he does for an encore tonight, Kevin.
Appreciate it, Dave. Thanks. Well, we've seen a lot of great players have a lot of great games, but that was something special.
And I love that no matter what approach they tried against him, nothing worked. I mean, he was ready for everything.
I am looking forward to watching this game again.
Lock at 6. Onuaku. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play.
How about battling through the impact there and then willing that basketball in?
The Raptors making a switch here. DeRozan's checked in. Valanciunas passes to Kim. And Gordon over to help. Back to Valanciunas. Goes to the reverse layup and puts it in. Valanciunas has got 4 this quarter.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
In the corner, it's Gordon. Houston moving the ball around. Now, here's Ulis. He's covered closely. Puts one up from 19. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Prez has got 6 rebounds here tonight.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Another miss by Houston.
Yeah, and he had the D tangled up there with that patented crossover. Just couldn't convert the finish. And I love the way he uses his size there to make sure he gets that board.
Here's Ulis. 8 points for him. And there's the feed to Harden. From outside the arc. That shot off. So the Raptors will take it the other way.
And after hitting only 1 3 in the first quarter, he has none here in the second.
It's good from long range.
Keeping his team in the driver's seat. He's been unstoppable over the last stretch.
Rockets trail by 17. They really want to find that igniter here.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Now a timeout called by Houston. last time they met in Houston.
And that was an ugly loss for them last time playing these guys. And really, the rebounding differential was the key.
They demonstrate a real tenacity on the glass.
Raptors leading by 22. Pass to Kim. A three. But they get it back. And Joseph kicks to Prez. Pass to Carroll. There's the double team with Lamb. Carroll dishes to Prez. 6 on the shot clock. Connects from three-point range. Patterson's got 8.
Just unreal awareness by Prez, spotting this guy wide open and whipping the ball over to him.
Harden outside. To the middle. Kicks it out to Johnson. Back to Ariza. He feeds it to Lamb. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. He's got 5.
Back at you. I mean, they immediately get those 3 points back.
Hey, let's see if this turns into a long-range shootout.
Kim, the pass to Joseph. Now here's Prez, guarded by Harden. Ariza against Patterson. Johnson, a wide open look, and another 3 for Houston.
Beautiful pass that helped set up his teammate perfectly.
Tries it from the top of the key. Will not go. This is off the front iron.
It's been a frustrating quarter for him shooting the basketball. He just has to make sure he's taking good shots.
And count it. 2 points with a chance for one more at the free throw line.
Oh, great ball movement there.
For Houston, they have missed more than they've made at the foul line tonight. 3 of 7. Toronto leading by 16. Kim. The long distance three is buried. Prez has got a pair of triples in the second now for the Raptors. Johnson with it. He's got 8. Ariza outside from deep. The rebound by Patterson.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Prez kicks to Carroll. Off target from three-point range. Rockets trailed by 19. To the inside. Over in the corner, Lamb. Another miss by Houston. Toronto's gone an even 50% from three-point range in the second quarter. 4 for 8. Pass to Hammonds. 1:22 left in the first half of basketball. Joseph dishes to Prez. His first shot coming late. That's good from Joseph on the assist from Prez. Prez has got 6 assists here tonight. The Rockets shooting in the second quarter has been pretty iffy, down 32%. Johnson outside. He dishes it to Lamb. Here's the 3. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Lamb's got 6 here in this quarter.
He is just getting hotter as the game goes along, building on a strong start. He's absolutely crushing it here in the second quarter.
Prez kicks to Joseph. Here's Patterson. Score the basket. His 4th. He's only missed 1 of his 5 shots tonight.
That's just an awesome assist. Really paced the ball in the ideal spot.
Lamb passes to Labissiere. And a miss there on the triple.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
Here's Hammonds. Ariza with the rebound. Rockets trail by 20. And here is Johnson. He's got 8.
Very hard to move Patterson back with your body, which allows him to challenge every shot.
So as we conclude the first half, so far fairly one-sided. It's the Raptors just dominating this one. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Hey, thanks, Kevin. Double-double already at the half. You think they're going to throw some different looks at you in the second to slow you down?
I figured they will, but I'll be ready for that. In the as soon as they do, one of my teammates will step up. That's just how we roll around here, David. You know that.
I do. It's not my first rodeo. Thanks for your time, man. Appreciate it. Back to you, Kevin.
Love this guy.
Thank you, David, for that interview, and we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
All right, gentlemen, hustle up. That was a great first half. Listen up.
Welcome back to Canada. The famous Toronto sign here in Nathan Phillips Square, just in front of City Hall. Now it's been a one-sided affair so far through the first two quarters, but there's plenty of time to mount a comeback. We're seeing a tremendous game from Prez.
He's just been terrific. This is what they needed from him.
He's played like a man possessed right now, and his team is thriving as a result.
The explosive pair of Lowry and DeRozan are the backcourt. Jonas Valanciunas is out there with Terrence Jones, and it's Kim in at the threesome. They're the group for Dwayne Casey starting the second half. Kyle Anderson, he's checked in for Labissiere. Toronto leading by 20. Prez kicks to Jones. There's the dish to Prez. And Gordon over to help. Now here's Prez, defended by Anderson. And it's DeRozan missing.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
And stolen by Kyle Lowry. Fast break. Here come the Raptors. Prez leading the charge. Lowry dishes to Prez. Back to Lowry. Lets it go from deep. And he's good on the three ball. Lowry's got 10.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
There's the screen. And Anderson has it in the corner. Nailed from three-point land. 8 points for him.
Only took them a few seconds to answer the three ball with one of their own.
Gave up a little momentum and then grabbed it right back.
Prez kicks to DeRozan. Out of bounds. Houston takes possession. And we'll examine here how the distribution has been between three-pointers and two-pointers tonight for the Rockets.
And a lot of shots from long distance. They're trying to stretch out the D and force them to cover out in space. And a lot of times that enables an offense to get some opportunities to attack in the paint.
And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half. Gordon up on top, guarded by Valanciunas. And it's blocked by Kim. Knocked loose, stolen by Anderson. Here's Harden on the wing. Three-pointer. Wow, through the contact, and that three almost went in, so he'll go to the line for 3 free throws. Prez picks one up. For Houston, they have taken 10 shots from the free throw line up to this point and made 6 of them. The Rockets making a switch here. Labissiere's checked in. And he nails the third. Raptors leading by 18. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. And it's Jones. It's on the assist from Prez.
Another gap in the defense found there, and they've really had their number today.
It hasn't been pretty. They just haven't looked interested in putting forth the kind of effort it's going to take to stay in this game.
Ulis can't get it to go. The Raptors have gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
He's been on target all night, and that's helped the whole team.
Rockets have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Anderson outside. At the top of the key, Labissiere. Kicks to Ulis. Feeds it to Harden. Shoots from the line. The shot comes out. Nice D from Valanciunas.
That's 1 for their first 4 to start the second half.
Here's him. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2. And the first one at the line is good. Gordon's checked in for Houston. Both free throws good from Prez. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Ulis passes to Onuaku. Dishes it to Harden. And they get it. Again, the miss by Harden.
Oh, man, he hasn't had the rhythm tonight. Tried to make up for it there, but it just wasn't meant to be.
Here's Kim. Good on the three-point shot. Prez has got 46 points.
And you got to respect the long-distance shooting of Prez. His ability to stretch the floor is crucial to his team's success.
From deep, Harden hits it from three-point range. Harden's got 10 points.
You can't anticipate anything with him because his playmaking is so unpredictable.
Prez dishes to Valanciunas. Prez kicks to Valanciunas from 12 feet out. It's rebounded by Houston. Following this one, they get to host the Hornets. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again. Ulis, good.
I love how efficient he is shooting the basketball. Unfortunately, that's not translating into a lead for this team.
Here's Kim. Lowry kicks to DeRozan. There's the lob to Prez. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Just throw it up to Prez, and he'll take care of the rest. Just an extraordinary athlete.
In the corner, it's Gordon. It's stolen by Prez. And another basket for Toronto.
Yeah, he's in attack mode, recognizing that no one out there can stop him, just scoring on command.
Harden the pass to Onuaku. And that one goes in as he is fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts at the line.
Shooting one. No clue how he got that one to fall.
Pirtle, he's checked in for Toronto. Jenkins comes in for DeMar DeRozan.
And one of the problems in the first half, that shoddy work at the free throw line. They needed to fix that, and they've been much improved since the break.
And finish off by Prez.
And how about the communication between teammates on that alley-oop?
And that's what you need to pull that thing off. Outside Gordon. From beyond the arc, it's good. The assist that time from Harden. Harden's got assist number 5 here tonight. Raptors leading by 22. Now Prez. Non-stop scoring machine here. Here's Valanciunas. And it's Valanciunas finishing it off.
What a look from Lowry. Just knew he would be open.
Ulis with it. Lowry picks him up. From deep, Harden drains the three-pointer. Toronto's gotten going here in the second half from outside, nailing 3 of 4 from the arc. There's the lob to Prez.
Not phased at all by having a bigger defender on him down low, and I really thought he would be.
The reason why, he has such a great touch. You got to have that shot inside with the big guys.
Here's Onuaku. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up. And you talk about huge single-game scoring performances like we're watching here tonight. Going back, only one play. Think of this, only one play in NBA history to go triple digits. And that's the Big Dipper, Wilt Chamberlain, on March 2nd, 1962.
Truly an iconic record. I mean, 100 points. I mean, it's hard to wrap your mind around, but Wilt was a man among boys, a player who changed the way an entire sport was played. Truly a revolutionary.
Toronto leading by 22. Lowry dishes to Prez. Lowry kicks to Pirtle. And that's out of bounds. Toronto will retain possession.
And let's check out some stats. Here are the numbers for James Harden. 4th in scoring, 8th in three-point field goal percentage, and with a top 20 ranking in field goal percentage, you put the ball in his hands, and he converts at a remarkable rate.
Lamb, he's jumped in for Houston.
And how about the precision there of Prez, keeping his balance and getting the shot off despite the obvious contact.
Tyler Johnson, he's checked in for Ulis. And Lamb kicks to Johnson. Here's Lamb. 8 points for him. Ariza sets a screen for Lamb. Kicks Kicks it out to Ariza. Drills it from outside. Ariza's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Valanciunas with a screen on Gordon. Prez kicks to Valanciunas, and it's Valanciunas finishing it off.
And the vision of Prez, just perfect decision-making in these screen and roll sets. Remarkable passing.
Here's Lamb. Ariza sets a screen for Lamb. Just 5 to shoot. Houston needs to get a shot off. Johnson, that's for 2. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Johnson. And here is our 2K leaderboard. These teams have been on fire over the course of the past 10 games. Number 1, the Raptors.
They've just been taking smarter, higher percentage shots, and they are hitting them with regularity right now.
Joseph, the pass to Kim. Back to Joseph. And the layup ball. Joseph's got his second basket of the night.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
On the wing, Lamb. Johnson outside. And some nice passing there by Houston. Now here's Lamb. He's covered by Joseph. Lamb, good.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Prez with the bucket.
How about his aggressiveness from 3? He caught fire in the first half. Now hits his second one since the break. He's a bad, bad man.
On the wing, Gordon. He's got 10. A 3 ball. No good from Lamb. Toronto's got 12 of their points from long range in the third quarter, going 4 of 5 shooting. Ariza brings the double. Prez kicks to Joseph, and there's the pass to Kim. Down low. Takes it from 10, and another basket for Toronto.
I will say this about his shooting stroke. It's pure when he's got it going. Perfect so far this quarter.
And Lamb kicks to Johnson. To the paint. Here's Onuaku. It's good with the assist that time from Johnson. 8 points for him.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
The shot's good.
And Perez scores from anywhere. Inside, outside. This guy does it all.
Johnson kicks to Lamb. Expanding his range. And it's Gordon missing.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole, because he is just not there offensively.
Prez dishes to Pirtle. Kim, the pass to Valanciunas. Lowry against Johnson. And it's good. Caught through contact. That's the shot. He'll go to the free throw line.
And not being as aggressive from the three-point line anymore. They had a lot more attempts in that first half.
And the Raptors with some changes. Hammonds, he's checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. Patterson comes in for Pirtle. And Damari Carroll subbed in for Kyle Lowry. And a switch here also for Houston. Anderson, he's checked in for Trevor Ariza. Back to Joseph. To the left side wing. Patterson. Misses the 3. And for Houston, they're shooting it beautiful here in the third. 56% from the field. Johnson kicks to Lamb. Down through the hoop it goes. That's his 5th make on 9 shots from the floor. Raptors leading by 23. Here's Kim. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Chance here now for a 3-point play.
Perez is such a focused player. When he's deep in the paint, sometimes no amount of defense is going to throw him off.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
Johnson outside. Anderson the screen. Johnson kicks to Lamb. Got a piece of it. Here's Onuaku, and he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
My goodness, he is such a great dunker.
Greg, a high riser, no doubt about it. Now the feed to Joseph. He kicks it to Prez. To the middle. He's looking for Patterson and finds him. Here's Hammonds, and you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it 3.
What a warrior. He is showing once again why he is one of the best in the game at coming up with the second chance buckets.
Jones checked in for Patrick Patterson. 29 seconds left in the third quarter. Now here's Lamb, covered by Kim. Gordon kicks to Johnson. Here's Lamb, and the bucket counts, and he's on his way to the free throw line. Try to make it a 3-point play.
One shot. And that solid play in the paint continues here, guys.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. There's 18 seconds left to play in the third. Fires for 3. Prez, no good.
Not good shot selection. Long range and a defender all up in your jersey.
If you're the defender, you're like, yes, take that shot. I'll play the percentages.
The 3 quarters of play all in the books, and this one all but over already. The Raptors out in front, running away with it. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the fourth quarter gets underway. And thanks again for joining us. Let's see what happens here in the fourth. And for Houston, they're shooting at 48% from the floor. Looking good. Fourth quarter on the court for the Rockets. Ulis is out there with Harden. And there's Anderson. There's Jeremy Lamb. And it's Onuaku in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Shot clock at 6. Harden outside. It's rebounded by Prez. Prez has got rebound number 15 here tonight. It's stolen by Lamb. Now the fast break. Lamb with the ball. Rejected by Kim. This is it to Joseph. Pulled by Ulis. DeRozan gets a screen from Kim. Here's Joseph. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
That's why Prez's teammates love him. Just so unselfish in how he gives his body up to screen for his guys.
Anderson the screen. Pass to Ulis from deep. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. And that's now 17 points for Tyler Ulis. Raptors leading by 23. And he hits it from deep. 3 points there from Kim.
The first half, he got wild and loose from beyond the arc. Now he's hit 3 more since. Remarkable.
A little over a minute and a half of the fourth quarter gone now. Harden can't hit.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Now here's Prez. Defense right on him. Joseph dishes to Prez. The second chance effort. And off the front iron. And in it goes.
And the silky jumper of Prez, his shot is just beautiful.
Houston's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Harden the pass to Ulis. They get a hand on it. It's stolen by Prez. One-on-one fast break. And again, it's Toronto converting. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. A wide open look here for Ulis. Another miss by Houston. Toronto, they've gone an outstanding 4 of 5 from the field in the fourth quarter so far. Here's Kim. And the Raptors hit again from deep.
And every time you think he can't hit another.
For Houston, they've gone 1 of 5 from the field here in the fourth. A lot of misses, just the one make. Now here's Lamb, covered by Kim. No good from Lamb.
Boy, they just cannot take the lid off.
Nothing is falling for them right now. That could have been a huge bucket.
To the paint. And finish off by Prez.
And from an offensive standpoint, they have just been stellar.
No doubt. They've been the ones dictating the tempo.
And Anderson kicks to Ulis. Anderson the screen. Here's Lamb. Off the mark, and the drought continues. The Raptors have gotten it done so far from the field here in the fourth, going 6 for 7.
How anyone could give him that much room from his spot is crazy, but the defender got away with it.
That's good. It's his 7th made basket in 14 tries.
He could have easily been selfish there and taken the shot, but he smartly kicked it out for a wide open look.
Prez with the ball. He's picked up by Lamb. Here's Kim. The shot, no good. The Rockets go the other way with it. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Stolen by Joseph. And now the fast break. Prez with the ball. Shot from free throw range. And Onuaku pulls it down. The Rockets have gone just 2 of 8 in this fourth quarter. The final quarter not treating them well so far. And Anderson gets it to go.
That was just a perfect possession, getting it in tight for the high percentage shot.
It's stolen by Lamb. And it's Houston on the break. Stops. Pops. Makes a big high bounce and goes in. Lamb's got 12 points here in the second half. Toronto's gone 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the fourth quarter. Here's Kim. And again, no good by Toronto. In the corner, Harden buries it from three-point range.
Timeout.
They're giving him a little too much space out there. That's his 3rd triple since halftime.
And the Raptors call time here.
You know what? I think he had to call timeout right
now. Toronto's gone 3 of 4 from downtown here in the fourth. Valanciunas sets a screen for Prez. Trying to find Valanciunas. Gets it to him. And it's Valanciunas finishing it off.
Valanciunas getting rewarded there for putting down a solid screen on the pick and roll.
The Rockets shooting 44% in the fourth. The offense with some ups and downs. And Lamb kicks to Harden. And Houston again with the bucket. Well, they're really making a point of keeping the ball moving around.
That's the key. The D can't focus on one player, and no matter what anybody tells you, that ball will always move quicker than the defender.
Prez with the ball. And it's Gordon picking him up. 6 to shoot. Pass to Jones. 3-pointer. And again, Toronto with the triple.
And they're going to have a hard time climbing back into this game if they continue to defend like that.
Their defense has been atrocious all game long.
1:27 left in the fourth quarter. Johnson with it. From deep 3-point range. Rebound by the Raptors. Prez has got rebound number 19 now. Incredible board work.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout. Big-time dominance.
Come on,
and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Raptors.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching.
And so Toronto takes this one, but by a big margin. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when